What's up with it, Hood News peeps? How are you guys doing? All right, friends. I cannot believe that these same mofos that got arrested in Montgomery County were in Galveston County, friends. I'm gonna wait for y'all. I got an update for you guys. I just spoke to a family member of what could have been worse situation. I'm gonna wait. Okay. I'm gonna wait for y'all. Get ready, friends. I got an update on these predators. These people right here. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this guy right here. This guy right here and his wife. Let me tell y'all what's going on, man. The devil, predators, child predators, they don't stop. They don't stop. Listen to me now. All right, so this guy, what is his name? Taylor Roy.
Thunderstorm warning in about 11.
Tasha and Taylor Roy. These folks back in the beginning of the year. Oh, come on, shut up. Okay, there we go. Back at the beginning of the year, I posted about these people, right? I sure did. Back in the beginning, Ryan Gables, the constable's office in Montgomery County Precinct 3, they talked about these people getting arrested because they were filming kids. You know, they were going into the dressing rooms, and they were caught, recording people. They subpoenaed the phones, and they found material. They found, let me see, what did they find on him? He got arrested. Let me see. So let me start from the beginning. Conroe man facing charges of invasive visual recording, a state jail felony following his arrest. So back in April 2024, they found that he was over at the Woodlands Mall. He'd been at Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. He worked as a security guard, if I'm not mistaken. There were more videos on his phone. Specifically, the videos would focus on the young girls' private areas, clothed. Like he would record the kids and zoom in on their private areas. Okay, that's what they found on his phone. All right, hold on. All right. With other videos were found depicting juvenile females undressing inside Forever 21 dressing rooms in the Woodlands Mall. While reviewing the videos, Taylor Roy was identified as the person making the recordings due to his face being observed in the videos by detectives. Mr. Roy was also observed wearing a security guard uniform while recording these videos. They were able to confirm that he worked in the capacity as a security guard at the Woodlands Mall while making recordings of the young females. During the residential search warrant, several videos in question were located inside the home. His wife, Tasha Roy, was interviewed, and she stated to detectives that she contributed to the recording and creation of the videos in question as well. So she was helping her man with these videos. There's a couple. Look at them. Look at them. Look at these people. Well, guess what? All right, they're out on bond. They're facing these charges. You know, they're going to court. Guess what happened Easter weekend? Oh my God, y'all. You think that they would lay low? You think that they would not do anything? Hell no, because predators can't control themselves. These mofos, he's got a leg monitor on. They went to Galveston on Easter weekend. One of our Hood News peeps was out there with her grandkids. She had 10 grandkids. One of our Hood News peeps and her children and grandkids were at Galveston on Easter weekend having a good time. There were 10 kids. So grandma's making sure all the adults, everybody's watching the kids. She turns around, looks at some grandkids, turns back around, look at other grandkids. When she turns and comes back to the other grandkids, she sees a woman standing there between her and the kids. And she's like, what's going on? It was a lady that stood up because she saw this guy. She saw this man, Mr. Roy, recording the kids. Some random woman saw that he was standing near the kids recording them. So she went and said something to grandma. Grandma's like, what? She couldn't believe it. So they get close to her. And then the wife, his wife, says, why are y'all doing that to my husband? They confronted him. Hey, are you recording the kids? And she says, why are y'all treating my husband like that? He's not like that. And they're like, wait, calm down. We need to understand, what is he doing recording the kids? And the woman, the Good Samaritan was like, yeah, he's recording the girls. And so the family all gets up. Everybody's like, what's going on? The dad of one of the children sees one of the fathers of the kids, sees that this guy right here has on a leg monitor, friends, because he's got a leg monitor on, but it was covered up in bandages. He used a bandage to cover the leg monitor because he is on a leg monitor. What the hell is he doing in Galveston County? That's not a nearby county to Montgomery County. I don't know if he has any restrictions to travel. I need to look at that. If anybody has a way to look up the Montgomery County records, please hook it up. These are the Roys, Tasha, and I think his name is Taylor and Tasha Roy. So they call the cops. He walks off. He walks away. They call the cops. They got pictures of him on the beach. They got pictures of him. And the cops get there. Thank God that the cops that responded investigated it. Thank God, man, because, oh my God, I just want to cry, y'all. This guy should not be out there. This is a menace. This is a freaking menace. So thank God that the law enforcement, shout out to Galveston PD or Galveston County Sheriff's Office, whoever it was, they investigated. So they took his picture. And I know they have some sort of programs out there that can match up faces with mugshots. And they found this. So Galveston County Sheriff's Office just put out the following media release. It says, Galveston police arrest a man accused of unlawful photography. And it says, May 1st, a Conroe man is facing charge of invasive visual recording, a state jail felony, following his arrest by Galveston police. At approximately 4 p.m. on April 19th, that was Easter, officers responded to a report of a man taking photos of an underage child on the beach in the 1500 block of Seawall Boulevard. Shout out to my Galveston peeps. Y'all know where that's at. Officers contacted the victim's family and discovered that a bystander had informed them that a man was recording or taking photographs of their minor child while the family was enjoying the beach. At the time, the family attempted to make contact with the alleged offender and gain images of the male suspect in his vehicle. During their investigation, Galveston police detectives were able to identify the alleged offender as 31-year-old Taylor Roy, a resident of Conroe. Later, detectives were able to establish a probable cause and obtain an arrest warrant for Roy. Roy was arrested by police yesterday and booked into Galveston County Jail. The recommended bond for Roy's charge is set at $75,000. No bond. Montgomery County ain't gonna play. Oh my God. It could be, Harris County would have been $30,000. So you know what? Whatever. I don't know. While Galveston police were investigating his actions on the beach, they learned that Roy had previously been charged with similar crimes in Montgomery County, Texas in 2024. Investigators from both agencies are working together to assist one another in their respective cases. Ooh, you gonna burn, motherfucker. Investigators are still actively investigating this case and encourage anyone with additional information, friends. So what he's been doing is going out of town. He's going out of town to go film little kids. He's going out of town to film children and zoom in on their little private parts, dude, because that's what he does. This is the stuff he likes to do. What better place than the beach? He's probably been to LaPorte over there. They've got beach in LaPorte. He's probably been all over the place. All this time, this motherfucker, and he can't be in the Woodlands anymore. He can't be over there in Montgomery County or in Conroe anymore. He can't be out there. So what does he do? Now him and his female nasty ass people, now they're going out of town. Okay. Hey, honey, you know what? After this, they might be trying to go to the lake. They might go to Austin. I don't know. The fuck? Oh my God, friends. Be on the lookout. They can get out of, he'll get out of jail. He'll be back out there. Please share and let everybody know who this guy is, so that at least everybody can like just hide their children, hide your kids, man, because this mofo might be back out again. He's probably already out because he's got a ride or die who will help him film, produce, and everything else. She helps him. And they have little kids. I asked our peep, I said, hey, you know, they got children. Did you see any children? She says, no, I didn't see the kids. I don't know where their kids are. I don't know where their children are. Maybe some family members are holding on to the kids. I don't know. Where are the kids? Where are their babies? They got babies. Ooh, baby. Too much. And here they are. Please be on the lookout, friends. Don't. I know that these are topics that make people squirmish and it's not a popular subject, but these guys are out there. These guys and women. Women are predators too. They're apex. They're apex predators. They're the worst kind. These are conniving, evil people with their carnage, their lust for children, friends. These are apex predators, man. They're apex. I'm not lying, friends. Man, these are the worst. These are the worst. If they could have their way with the child, imagine. It's horrible. It's terrifying to even think. Oh my God. I feel so terrible. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. I love y'all so much. Please be safe. And just know that, you know, law enforcement is fighting the fight, man. Every day they fight the fight. We just need to send some accountability out there. Like, hey, no bond. I hope he picks up some new charges, because I know that the law enforcement is doing what they need to do. And I pray that they take away this man's bond. I hope he violated in some kind of way. Like, I don't know what his restrictions are to go out of town and everything. If he's on some sort of leg monitor, that means that he has a curfew. That means that he's got to be within a certain radius. I know that when people are on leg monitors, you're supposed to be in the counties surrounding your own. You can travel to a nearby county, but it's got to be along the border of your county. Galveston County and Montgomery County are not like this. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let me see the investigators. Hold on. Still actively. Let me read some of the. God knows what they do. I know. Revoke that bond, Galveston County. Yeah, the judge. It's going to be on the judges, friends. We got to know how it works. Because probably has their kids. CPS probably has their kids. Where are the family members of the victims? Revenge is sweet. Yeah, I just got off the phone with a loved one. I got off the phone with a family member of one of the victims, because he targeted 2 little girls and they were minors. There were 2 little girls playing, and they were, you know how the kids like to throw sand on one another? The girls, one was 14 and the other one was younger. These are like little girls, right? They were putting sand on one another. You know how one kid will lay down and the other kid throws a lot of sand? And that's when he started filming them. And he likes to zoom in and take, he likes to zoom in on body parts of kids, man, because that's what he does. He's that vile sack of caca. Where can you find them? Just proves, and they still live in Conroe. Yeah, you can catch a new case. That's a violation of bond conditions, no matter how you look at it. Yeah, I hope so. I hope they get violated, man. Both of them. Her too. She was like, my man's up. Why are you talking to my man? She was defending her man. Something's wrong with her. But she lusts for children too, because she hopes. There's no way a normal female is going to partake in her husband's desires, man. No, she's got it in her too. She's got that freaky, weird shit going on. Oh my God. Somebody says he knows he has done it. He has done it in Harris County too. Yes. Y'all, the hood, y'all better be on the lookout. My God, friends, that's just so sad. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, just catch up, friends. This is the post I just made. I got everything that you need on it. This is the original post that we made back last year and the beginning of this year. And then we got the new Galveston stuff. It's right below this live video. So you'll see it right now. My goodness. The Roys, friends. The Roys. Taylor Roy and Tasha Roy. He's out on bond probably already. So y'all be safe out there, man. And I'm thinking that I don't know what he does with he's probably like selling it or something, man. Because imagine everybody in their circle knows what he did. We all know over here what he did. Montgomery County, Harris County. Like, how is he surviving right now? I don't know if she works or not, but when you have things and you have assets and stuff, you need your husband and wife working. Especially if he's a security guard. He wasn't making that much unless he's working a whole bunch of overtime, which he probably did. I think he was selling that child exploitation material because that's what they do. They share it like trading cards. They share it for money. There's a lot of incentive out there for these predators. They fuel each other. They create chat groups. They create our AI. They make AI child exploitation movies and films and stuff like that. Man, friends, we got to get with it. Please protect your children. Protect our children. We love them. And we don't want these predators out here touching our kids. Let Montgomery County DA's office know that you're angry. Let the Galveston County DA's office know that you don't want these people out there. Let them know. Send an email. All right, friends. Bye.